not a tourist, but I'm a mover. I move to places regularly, constantly, such that my friend who's married had to tell me one day that, okay, you're enjoying your single life. So if I'm not a tourist and I'm traveling everywhere, what exactly am I? I'm actually a modern day missionary. I remember years ago when I used to watch TV as a child, and I used to be fascinated by missionaries, communities that needed help, and I told myself that I would be a missionary. Now I'm not your the average, traditional missionary in the sense that I go to countries, to places like villages and all of that. That would be great. Actually, my starting point was from my own local community where we had a about a 14-day, book reading club for children, and we gave them food, we gave them books, and the teenagers and the youths there did help. I had no idea. Then I was working in the judiciary and we're going on summer holidays. Judges were going to go on recess, and I was an assistant to a judge, so I needed to go. And I knew that there was a stir in my heart that I could not just go and do nothing. That's one of my side attractions. I don't know how to do nothing. Okay, so moving forward, I've been in places like Buari, Abuja. 14 years after law school, I went there, and I noticed that shortly before, although I thought I had a different purpose for going there. That's the thing about being this kind of missionary. The missionary is not really just about helping communities. It's Christ at work in us as well. The Bible says that we are comforting others with the same comfort He has comforted us. And in law it is said you cannot give what you don't have. So Christ usually deposits in us missionaries what we don't have, such that we're able to give to others. So He's filling us, and at the same time we're filling others. Just like when He transformed the water to wine, He asks that those pots be filled such that they can serve others. That's really the lifestyle of a missionary. No missionary can go empty. So there was this song I listened to before I went. I had no idea that there was a nexus. This song is by Lawrence Oil and Darasimi Lawrence Oil. Wherever you send me, I will go. I know that I was just feeling very, very scared about that song, and I'm usually not the person that feels scared easily by the grace of God. And later, when I got to that community, I had a neighbor who was on drugs and stuff, and I would pray. God helped me sometimes to pray like about 7 hours. I thought I was going to go and do other things in Abuja, but in hindsight, when I even got back home, I was so burdened with Him that it became something else for me. And I also realized there was one day I just got when I was back in Lagos, got this very funny feeling that I wanted to just go back to Ota. Although I got home and then God helped resolve a medical issue with my parents, but in transit, God made me preach, because before they banned preaching, which I don't subscribe to, I think lawyers should, Christian lawyers should do something about that. I'm hoping that something can be done about that. So before the preaching incident, before the banning of preaching, I preached the bus. I had a strong stirring that somebody in that bus was going in the wrong direction. And so this is what's really being a modern missionary is all about. And I hope that as you, whatever field, the marketplace, whatever you, apostle marketplace, whatever it is that you are, modern day Christian, you are on a mission. God bless you.